Here in Nordic, we'll be talking a lot about Bluetooth 5, which is the latest major revision of the Bluetooth specification, including many important features that should extend the type of use cases that you can do with Bluetooth. All the devices in the 52 family from Nordic support Bluetooth 5. And today we're going to show a small demo to demonstrate one of the main aspects of Bluetooth 5, which is the high-speed mode. And what we've done here is that we've taken a standard Nordic 52840 development kit, and I've added this camera sensor to it. So this is basically a standard camera sensor that you can buy that can take JPEG images and transfer it over the SPI interface. And we have connected that to the Nordic device and set up a Bluetooth connection so that I can actually transfer the image to an application on the phone. And one of the concerns about Bluetooth 5 has been that the phones have been slow to adopt these new features. So while Nordic can support it on our end, we also need the phones to support it to really be able to utilize this in final applications. And one new phone that actually supports many of the features of Bluetooth 5 is the latest Samsung Galaxy S8. So we're going to use that for the demo today. So what I made here is a small application on the phone, which allows me to connect to the Nordic kit with the camera sensor. So from here I can select the kit. It will establish a connection. And basically the way this works is that it allows me to take a picture from the application on the phone just by clicking a button here. So every time I click the button, it will take a picture. And then the application also allows me to adjust the resolution. So if I want a higher quality image, like this 2 megapixel image, I can also do that. We can see that the transfer speed is a bit slower because it's a larger file, but it also allows us to measure the speed at which the image is transferred. So right now we can see that it takes about 1 second to transfer, and the average speed is about 700 kilobits per second. What I can also do from this application is I can start an image stream. What essentially happens then is that the camera will just send a continuous stream of images, almost like a low frame rate video. Right now this is running on the Bluetooth 4.2 type of specification where we have 1 megabit support. But what I can do in the app is I can request 2 megabits, which is the new high-speed mode introduced by Bluetooth 5. And then we can immediately see that the speed is going up quite a lot, and the transfer speed of the image is going up as well. So right now we can see that the Samsung S8 is actually doing almost 1200 kilobits per second in some cases when we're transferring these images. And this is a pretty high quality image, but what we can do now is to go down to maybe 320 by 240. And then we're getting a more continuous stream of images, more like a video. And this you could potentially use for something like a low quality video stream for a surveillance camera or things like that. And then we can dynamically check the difference between the two bit rates in Bluetooth, which is the 1 megabit and 2 megabit. So what we've shown today is a demo showcasing the 52 device from Nordic, talking to the Samsung Galaxy S8 or Bluetooth 5, using the new high-speed mode introduced in Bluetooth 5. The use case we chose for this demo was image and video transfer, which is not something you typically associate with Bluetooth, low energy. But because of the higher speed available in Bluetooth 5, it's actually now feasible. But I think there are many other different things that people will start using this technology for, where high data transfer is nice to have. But fast data transfer is not only about getting a lot of data, it's also about reducing average power consumption. Because even if you have the same data transfer needs as before, once you go into 2 megabit mode, it means that the packets gets much shorter, which means less overall power consumption and less chance of getting interoperability issues with Wi-Fi and other technologies operating in the same area. And what I would like to stress at the end is that you can get started developing with Bluetooth 5 today with Nordic. So any device in the 52 family, like the 52832 or the recently released 52840, they support all the features of Bluetooth 5. So if you want to get started with high-speed applications, or if you want to use the long-range mode, also introduced in Bluetooth 5, you can start doing that today, just by getting one of these 52 kits from Nordic. So thank you for watching. So get started developing with the nRF52 family today, which supports all the great new features of Bluetooth 5, such as 2 megabit high speed, long-range mode, and also advertising extensions.